for his very first attempt at Lego prosthetic. Lego was my first toy as a kid. It felt that you could build an infinite amount of things. Imagination was the only limit. I'm also just going to interject, and if you can hear a sort of siren or alarm in the background, I'm really sorry. Sometimes it goes off constantly and sometimes it doesn't go off like specifically for this video. So I haven't had a chance to kind of like wrap my mind around some of the words that they use, and obviously they're very smart people that have designed these things, so they have a very elaborate vocabulary, unlike myself. Fastest electric aircraft. Okay, so we have Beyonce in here. She has sold more than 200 million records worldwide, starred in Hollywood films, and obliterated music industry records. She is a fashion icon, activist, and philanthropist. I have a really hard time saying that word. Little wonder they call her Queen Bey or B. I don't know what they call her. I don't know if it's Bay or B. Now we're moving on to entertainment. So we have most views for a Netflix original debut. Released on 17th of September 2021, the Netflix original series Squid Games. I knew it was going to be Squid Games because I heard a lot about it, but it's not really my kind of thing that I would actually like to watch. I like more upbeat, like happy things. Visual and special effects. This is right up my street. How interesting. So we have longest running visual effects studio. Industrial Light and Magic ILM was founded on 26th of May 1975. Largest visual effect. So we have the interior of Planet, is it Ego or Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy? I love that movie. Well, all their movies. Largest animatronic. So this is a Spinosaurus built by Stan Winston Studio USA for Jurassic Park. It weighed 25,000 pounds and was nearly 45 feet long. Wow. That's incredibly impressive. Most visual effects shot in a movie, so the number of VFX shots in blockbusters continue to grow, with India's film industry now racing ahead of Hollywood. Okay. Well, most complicated CG model in a movie, so what's this? It's a robot in the Transformers. Most printed 3D faces in a stop motion movie. Wow, that takes so much effort and it's a really underrated thing, I think. Most photoreal animals created for a movie in The Lion King. That's not surprising. Then we have 100 years of Disney. So we have most Oscars won. He may have died in 1966, but Walter Elias Disney still holds the lifetime record, attaining 26 Academy Awards. We have Frozen here, Avengers, Beauty and the Beast, Ratatouille, Dumbo, Pinocchio, Incredibles 2, Frozen, Tangled, Pirates of the Caribbean, High School Musical, not Sleeping Beauty, what's it called? Snow White. This was one of my favourites growing up, this exact version. We have Inside Out, Toy Story. Amazing. Now we move on to TV. So we have most Emmy wins for Outstanding Host for a reality or competition program, and that goes to RuPaul Charles. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. What do we have here? I can't see where that matches up with something. We've got most Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award. Blimps won for favourite TV show. Longest screen kiss in a TV show. That's Brooke Blurton and Jamie Lee Days. They smooched for 5 minutes and 7 of The Bachelorette Australia. Righto. Books and publishing. Most expensive book. Private sale. So The Sherborne Missal, a richly illustrated medieval manuscript, was acquired by the British Library in August 1998 as part of a deal worth £15 million. Holy smokes. We have oldest written archive, oldest continuously operating library, largest chain library, first audiobook, which was Joseph Conrad's novella Typhoon in 1902, was packaged coronation of Barbados officially removed the UK's Queen Elizabeth II as head of state and became a republic, i.e. a nation ruled by an elected president. We've got taking action, so what do we have here? We have longest peace vigil by an individual, largest animal rights march, largest anti-racism movement, most valuable environmental award, longest journey by a full-body puppet, largest anti-war rally, first recorded labour strike, first country to pass women's suffrage, which was actually, let's have a look, New Zealand's Governor Lord Glasgow signed the electoral bill on 19th of September 1893. facial expressions. It's very funny to watch, and she's actually an extremely fascinating woman to know all about her childhood, her upbringing, and then her past in adolescence. She's very, very impressive as a person. I would definitely suggest researching Bella Poarch. She is much more than just someone that can make funny expressions on TikTok. We have most followed actress Jojo Siwa, most followed male. We have, let's have a look, highest earning contributor, Queen of TikTok, Charlie D'Amelio, the most followed TikToker, earned about $17.5 million in 2021. We have largest producer of beef, so the USA produced 12.35 million tons, that's 13.61 million tons of bovine meat in 2020. Here we have most expensive Pokemon trading card. The ultra rare PSA Grade 10 Pikachu illustrated card was purchased privately by YouTuber Logan Paul. Cross him out, I don't like him. Let's have a look. Most chicken nuggets eaten in 1 minute. Most YouTube channels with over 100,000 subscribers by an individual. What's this on Baby Shark? First YouTube video with 10 billion views. I'm not surprised because kids literally watch that on repeat, and my son is no exception. We have Ellie Simmons here. She's very familiar. I've seen her for years. I mean, you get to know these faces, don't you? So she is a para swimmer, and let's have a look, she hung up her goggles in 2021, ending a glittering career in the pool that saw her break multiple world records, win 19 Paralympic and world champion gold medals, and became an iconic figure of disability sports. We have first qualifier to win a tennis singles Grand Slam in the Open era. Winter Games, most individual gold medals won at different Olympic Games, most gold medals won at Winter Olympics country, most short track speed skating medals, youngest freestyling skier Olympic gold medalist, most Winter Paralympic gold medals, male category, most alpine skiing gold medals at a single Winter Olympics country. So then we're moving on to soccer or football, where I'm from. We have longest unbeatable run in men's competitive international matches. Most goals scored in LA Liga. Lionel Messi, ARG, left FC Barcelona in 2021 having hit 474 Spanish top-flight league goals in 520 games. This total included the most La Liga hat-tricks over the course of 17 seasons with the Catalan Giants. We have the Super Bowl, which we say rugby, but Americans, I believe, say football for this. And I know the Super Bowl is a really, really big thing in the USA. So let's have a look here. We've got number 1, most total bases in a game, fewest hits allowed in a game, most innings is 15 meters